rangy fighter out of Tokyo, Japan, and he couple of years. And he scores a knockdown. Cervantes scoring the first one and now coming in and landing a beautiful right energy, but that's right, and down goes Tommy.
Sa bidyong ito ay inyong mapapanood ang makapanindig balahibong laban ng isa nating pambato na si Genesis Cervania, ang tinaguriang asukal ng Bacolod Negros Occidental. Isa nga po itong si Cervania sa nooy undefeated top Pinoy prospect ng Pilipinas. Marami ang mga pinahanga niya noon sa kanyang mga naging laban dahil sa kanyang kakaibang estilo at galing sa ibabaw ng ring. Kaya naman ang dahil sa kanyang sunod-sunod na panalo ay nabigyan nga po ito ng isang magandang oportunidad na lumaban sa labas ng bansa. Dito nga po ay makakatapat ng Pinoy ang Hapon na si Konosuke Tomiyama. Paglalabanan ng dalawa ang WBO Asia Pacific Super Bantamweight title na noong mga panahon na yan ay hawak nga po ng ating bida. Sa magiging laban ay kumpiyansa nga po ang kampo ng Hapon na maaagaw nila ang titulo at sinabing dadaanin nila sa lakas at bilis ang Pinoy. Alam nga po ni Cervania na hindi ito magiging isang madaling laban para sa kanya, lalo pat kilala rin itong si Konosuke sa pagiging matapang at palaban, yung tipo nga pong patay kung lumaban. Kaya naman panoorin natin ang makapigil hiningang bakbakan ng dalawang fighter, Philippines versus Japan. Okay, let's go!
Rank.com. We're seeing it live around the world, and this is one we've been looking forward to. Super Bantamweight battle, Genesis against Konosuke Tomiyama. Long-rangy fighter out of Tokyo, Japan, and he is down quickly. A sudden and dramatic turn that this fight takes immediately. Taking the mandatory 8 count. Just about to tell you that Tomiyama has actually fought for the world championship a couple of years ago and had him down in the first round, but it is he who goes down. Cervania's nickname Bazooka comes into the ring with a record of 20-0. Only 7 KOs. Not a big KO mark, but as you can see, he is not devoid of power, and he lands a good left hook there. And a very rocky start for Tomiyama. Cervania looking great here in the opening moments, and now Tomiyama comes back with his first domination of the fight. Here comes Cervania. These two are throwing the leather. A bit different after that very rocky first minute. And he scores a knockdown with a left hand. Both fighters have tasted the canvas here in round 1. Mandatory 8 count for the champion, Cervania. Here comes Tomiyama back. Good jab by Tomiyama. Tries that uppercut. Now here comes Cervania. Very aggressive, as you can see, he's up on his toes. That's his style. And a fine left-right combination by Tomiyama. Stops Cervania in his tracks. Cervania tries to answer back, and the champion is down again. Second time he is down. 3 knockdowns in round 1. And you just saw a red-hot first round.
Love it, Rich.
Get ready to start round 2 as we bring Christina Poncher into our equation here as Tomiyama starts out fast. These fans are into it in that first round. No knockdown.
They definitely were. That was one fighter or a Thai fighter, and they were very much into the fight. And this fight right here, hitting a Japanese against a Filipino, they're very close, and you see more action. We'll hear this crowd really make some noise.
Both of these fighters a lot of movement. In my study of Cervania, it seemed to me that he kind of wastes a lot of motion with his arms and toes jumping up and down, but so far he's comfortably got caught with that second knockdown. The first was a flash knockdown. He was actually knocked down by a jab, but the second knockdown was solid.
I did not see that coming after how the fight started.
No, it certainly didn't. It was an amazing turnaround. It happens went so fast, in fact, in the first round. I was just about to tell you about the Rule and Oshiro fight for Tony Championship in '09. He was stopped in 8 rounds, but he got the champion in a bad way in the first round and knocked down. Now into round 2. I will keep an eye on that. As he comes forward, good aggression, missing that left hand, however. He's solid. He's setting down nicely on his punches. Record I started to mention to you is a bit misleading. He has more power, I think, than what you would think, and so they do. Yama, long-range fighter, goes right back to that jab. With a long arm, pushes it out to set up his straight right hand. Marina and his entrance into the ring. He likes to play to the crowd. Round 3 scheduled for 10. This is a WBO Asia Pacific Super Bantamweight champion. You see screen right, black trunks with a white stripe. Tokyo, Japan, he is in the black with the pink trim. We've seen a real good fight, very competitive here. Tough to pick who the winner of this one's going to be through 2 rounds. There were 3 knockouts in the first round. Servania scoring the first one and now coming in and landing a beautiful right. Servania has been marked, cut in the right eye. Referee is done. Rex. The Tuxedons have been meaty like blows with both of these fighters have been landing in this fight. It has worked very well early, but he really ran out of gas and he shows a distance of ground. How he reacted. Has had good stamina in his fights. He's been the 10 instances on a number of occasions. Very nice combination by Tomiyama, and Servania answers right back. Tomiyama was the more effective.
Keep up that pace. Like you said, he's constantly bouncing his arms, constant.
Wasted energy, but that's hard right! And down goes Tomiyama for the second time. 4th knockdown of the fight, and that was the worst one yet. He was really flattened, but he got him, and he seems okay. He seems to have his legs underneath him. Let's see what Servania can do. Hard right by Servania. Tomiyama in trouble. Back into a corner. Bell sounds into the round. Fans definitely getting their money here at the Cotai Arena of this WBO Asia Pacific. That he looks still a little bit rocky. He was successful in the first round of being able to get himself back to that formula here again. But Servania is undeterred and comes forward with that strong left. I'll tell you, Genesis, when he throws that left hook, really has a good leverage on it. Now you see what I mean. You know, it's almost hard to believe that or learn how to sit down in their punches and get proper leverage in their punches and go along and develop. And now Tomiyama mounting his own comeback and using that as well, urging him on. I get the feeling there's really no crowd favorite here in this fight. People are rooting for both guys, pulling for both. They've just been enjoying what has been an intense between these two. Tomiyama does have a good jab, but he's nice combination. That's a good one too. Tomiyama has. Now he comes forward. He pushes Servania up against the ropes, and here comes Genesis back. Servania's high volume of punches. One thing I like about him is that he has a wide variety. He mixes up his attack. Good. And dropped. He has been on 2 occasions. Here now, let's just under half a minute to go in round number 4.
10 seconds. Stop the bell.
Oh, beautiful left hook by Servania. Gets Tomiyama in trouble. Staggers back against the rope to his hip with a hard left hook right at the end of the round. This fight very much up for grabs. As we begin round 5, it is scheduled for 10. Super Bantamweight, they have had a tough time stemming the blood. Cervantes looked very enjoyable bout. Here to Macau and visit this magnificent number 2030 and Brandon Rios. You'll see this big, they too are being rewarded like the fans in the stand. Time tried to lead right. Tomiyawa also has a very good right, but usually it follows his jab. Good counter left by Cervantes. Punches that are like bricks.
Absolutely.
Digging that right hand. You know, it's hard to generate power when Tomiyawa has fought for a world title. 23. Inside they have 6 videos awards for the fans too. You're going to be close up to the action. Long range right hand, and again, right at the end of the round, Tomiyawa finds himself in a little trouble. Here we go into round number 6. Cervantes seems to be gaining control, I believe, of the fight at this point. Scheduled for 10. Rich Murata ringside at the Cotai Arena. Very happy to be joined by Christina Poncher here and Colonel Bob Sheridan, who you see so many times, of course, internationally, and for so many years. And the Colonel recently had heart surgery, but he's already bounced back. He is home. He is wise prayer, and it was great to hear from him. We wish him all the best. He's recovering very well. He'll be back to the mic very soon. Nice combination by Tomiyawa as he tries to regain some momentum. Even dug a right hand to the body. Tomiyawa's been mostly
throwing that jab out with the left, but not really throwing the right with much force. I don't know if it's causing him a little bit of trouble, but he's just kind of shaking it and letting it loose. And as you can see, just not really throwing the right.
Maybe that's when he threw it hard. He threw it to the body of Cervantes. What he's really thrown in this round was to the body of Cervantes. A one-armed fighter against Cervantes is going to be comes over the top, and I see a smear of blood on Tomiyawa's face as he tries to flash out his jab. And as you can see, that they're doing better with the cut now on Cervantes. It's not bleeding as much as it was midway through the round. With a hard right, Tomiyawa in some trouble a little bit. Glances over at his corner. This, you don't want to go anywhere. Rex So against Rusali Samoa. Corner right by Tomiyawa, at least showing it there as we come to the end of the round. No, he seemed to be fighting actually through a fog a little bit in the last minute. He's going to try to get his rhythm once again in 7. Four knockdowns. We mentioned earlier the 2 fighters were both down in the first round. Tomiyawa scored 2 knockdowns. Cervantes scored 2 knockdowns throughout his career. He's shown that he does have power. He's not devoid of power despite that low knockout ratio. Winner actually will be making here. For those of you in America, you can watch that fight tonight on HBO 2. See the broadcast crew of Larry Merchant, Tim Ryan, George Foreman yesterday. George holding court at the press conference for Pacquiao and Rios today was very funny, as usual. Tomiyawa not having, he seemed to have found a little bit of a rhythm. Now Cervantes himself trying to utilize a jab. Guess that Cervantes is ahead on points at this juncture, but Tomiyawa showing he can still summon up some strength and energy. But there's that good left hook. I love the left hook of Cervantes. Nice jab work though by Tomiyawa. Comes up with an uppercut there. 7. What an energy. Round 8, scheduled for 10, WBO Asia Pacific of the United States. We're watching in the U.S., but it means a lot here. Because we are very much in Asia. We have a Japanese, we'll have a Thai fighter against a Chinese fighter in our next fight. Good. I tell you, I thought at the end of round 6, Tomiyama just about had the cords. Yeah, nice bounce back round in that 7th, utilizing the jab, getting some rhythm going. It would appear to me that the harder puncher, Tomiyama's having good fortune with his boxing ability. Best for him to keep the fight at long range. Savanya gets within punching range, is good for him with that left hook. Left hook to the bodies especially. Savanya turned pro in 2009. He had 7 fights in his first year. Last year went to 3 fights. This is his 2nd fight this year. His first one was against Anke himself. We mentioned Tomiyama had fought for a world title, but Savanya, his last fight against Anke Ancona, he stopped him in 7 rounds, and Ancona is a guy who we've seen in the ring go the distance with Jorge Arce. We've seen him fight Fernando Montiel, so he's been in there with very good fighters recently, really picking up his level of competition. This is another tough opponent here. I'm not exactly sure what Tomiyama was looking at, except maybe one of the mini video boards. Hearing a little bit tired is Tomiyama. And you can certainly understand why. This fight was fought at a ridiculously high energy pace in the first 4 rounds. Nice combination and a follow-up right by Savanya. And another right partially blocked by the shoulder of Tomiyama. Tomiyama answers back with a right of his own, and here they go again as the bell sounds to end round 8.
Philippines, Thailand, Japan. World Games here.
Yes, it is. There is a Russian. So,
So if that counts as another one, we'll make it 9.
That's his nickname. He fights out of the...
By the personality. He has some fun as a fighter.
Very clever kid. We are in round 9. I think probably both fighters are happy this one was a 6 minutes remaining. I believe Servanya's ahead on the cards, I would think, tonight. He has great moments, it seems, every round. Scored 2 knockdowns of Savanya in the first round. It certainly did not. And it may still not.
May still not. Still have time.
Tomiyama having success with the right hand, first to the head, then to the body, shoves an elbow into the face. He wants to get right at his foe, and he's coming right at Savanya. And as you can see, Tomiyama's encouraged by the success he's had.
Another cut for Savanya.
And it's immediately called by referee Tanrex Tapsadan as a headbutt. This fight may be over. It is. This fight is over. Now Tomiyama thinks he has won, and I do not believe that he has won. The referee, Tomiyama, thinks that he has scored a TKO victory. That is not the case. That is not. Contreras will give us the official verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. After an accidental clash of heads, referee Taptasan stops the bout with an official time of 1 minute 42 seconds of the 9th round. And in accordance with the rules of the WBO, we go to the scorecards to determine a winner. Damas y caballeros, atención por favor. El referee Taptasan para la contienda por causa de un choque de cabezas accidental. Y de acuerdo con las reglas de la OMB, consultamos a la tarjeta oficial para determinar un vencedor. The scorecard reads as follows. Judge Shimiyama scores the bout 87-82 in favor of Cervania. Judge Chivillama scores about 87-82 a favor de Cervania. El juez Tawico 85-84 a favor de Tomiyama. Judge Tawi Doon scores about 85-84 in favor of Tomiyama. And Judge Lagumbay scores it 86-83. El juez Lagumbay anotó 86-83 a favor del ganador por decisión dividida técnica in favor of the winner by way of technical split decision. And still, WBO Asia Pacific champion, y aún campeón peso super gallo Asia Pacífico de la OMB, Genesis Cervania.
Well, there it is, just a tremendous battle between these two.
17 wins, 11 knockouts, at walang talo. Yan nga po ang kartada ng isa sa mga ipinagmamalaking prospect noon at sinasabing rising star ng bansang Argentina na si Agustin Maurgauto. Umugong nga po ang pangalan nito noon dahil sa kanyang sunod-sunod na impresibong knockout win. Kaya naman, bilang pampataba raw sa kanyang kartada ay itinapat naman ito sa isang Pinoy na si Miel Fajardo. Llamadong-llamado nga po pagdating sa pustahan ang makakatapat ng ating bida. Dahil bukod nga po sa pagiging undefeated, ay kilalang knockout artist nga po itong si Gauto.
Llega un gancho.
Sa magaganap nga pong laban, ay tila hindi nga po binibigyan ng importansya ng undefeated na Argentina ng ating Pinoy na bida. At sinasabing tila nakatuon nga po ang kanilang kampo sa isang future major world title fights na sa madaling salita ay minamahina, winawalang kwenta at tila ba pataba lang sa kartada ang tingin nito sa ating kababayan. Subalit hindi rin naman natin masisisi ang kampo nito si Gauto dahil ang totoo ay may kabigatan din nga naman talaga ang kamao nito pagdating sa laban. Sa katunayan, sa kanyang 17 panalo ay 5 lamang ang mapalad na hindi niya na inakaw. At ang 4 sa kanyang mga huling tinalo ay tinapos nito sa loob lamang ng 2 rounds. Kaya naman masasabi natin na hindi talaga basta-basta itong si Gauto. Kaya naman sa edad na 21 ay hindi katakataka na maging isang world title holder ang boksingerong ito. Kabilang nga po sa kanyang mga naging hawak na title ay ang South American Flyweight title, WBO Light Flyweight title, IBF Youth Flyweight title, at WBO International Light Flyweight title. Kaya naman sa kanyang mga naging achievement at panalo ay lalong tumaas ang kumpiyansa nitong si Gauto na isipait lang sa kanya ang Pinoy at kung bakit ganun na nga lang niya baliwalain ng ating kababayan. Subalit ang hindi niya alam na ang inaakala niyang pipitsuging Pinoy ay ang magbibigay bangungot at babasag sa kanyang malinis na kartada. So ito na nga po, lumipad at dumayo nga po itong si Miel Fajardo papuntang Dubai para sagupayan ang undefeated na si Maurgauto. At para naman sa Argentinian fighter ay itinuturing na tuna fight lang ang kanilang magiging laban para sa Pinoy. At itong araw po ay isa sa mga paghahanda sa mga next potential big fight niya. Kaya naman panoorin natin kung paano nga pong tinuruan ng leksyon ng Pinoy ang binabilang Argentinian. Simulan natin sa round 1.
Fajardo in the red and black, obviously in the blue corner. Like Firewood, as I mentioned, is 108 pounds, so 7 stone 10. These two had to make the scales yesterday. Good jab, nice jab there for Gauto, straight out of the game.
left hook there, didn't he, as well, with the second attack.
I think he might feel he's hurting with one of those body shots because he's really getting on him here, Fajardo. To go down to the body again there. Then back up to the head, but he's letting his hands go, putting his punches together well.
Solid jab in there from Galto. He needs to be a bit busier.
Notices the space down when he throws that jab, doesn't he? Steps into it. He needs to, because Fajardo just stays kind of on the board and he takes those feet out well. Do you think he got through solidly with one of those body shots?
Yes, and particularly the second one for me.
He's just gone into a shell a bit, isn't he? Galto. Hugely, but something registered there, definitely. It's a hard one to look around.
Sharp hand there, left uppercut, left hook.
A lot of a head there from Galto. They both land at the same time. He's having a good opening round here. This is a Pinoy fighter. It's already turning into a good fight. Right hand there from Galto.
Better from Galto. He's got to let his hands go. Good body shot himself there. Galto with the left hook. Shot.
Oh, beautiful left hand there from Fajardo, and that has put him down hard onto his back there, Galto. There was one just before that. It was a left to the body. He went up top, landed the left hand. There was almost a nod of approval, and then he did it again, and Galto was just put straight down. No time left in the round, which is just as well for the Argentinian who's...
He's needing the ropes to keep him up.
And Fajardo has just got to pick his punches here. And it'll be very surprising if he doesn't get the win. Big left hand again there, straight at the start of the round, and he's almost kind of dragged down to, not his knees quite, but down to his knees. The gloves touch down as well, but Fajardo just got to get on top of it.
He just needs to stay low for Fajardo and then come in with that left hook. Good fight back there for Galto. Oh, good left hook.
Galto hit by left hand, but he's trading here, which could be a problem. Good upper body movement from him. He shifts another left hand, big left hand again. There he touches down with the glove. It was a knockdown. The referee didn't give it a second. Left hand puts him onto his back, and he's just so fragile in there at the minute. That's the problem. He's letting his own hands go. He's showing a ton of bravery and heart in there, but every time he gets hit clean, he's going to go down, and he's going to get hit clean because he's wide open at times.
What's the referee doing?
Well, the referee's given him extra time there. He missed the knockdown. There was a touchdown with the glove which he missed, and then he was put down. Fajardo just looking for that left hook. Every single time he can throw it, he is throwing it. Dipping low at the waist there, touches down with the glove again, and the referee doesn't see it. That's another knockdown.
There's been about 4 knockdowns in this round. It's tremendous action, it really is.
It is, it's superb. 1 minute 40 remaining in round 2.
Oh, good shots. Oh.
Another big left hand, and he's taken those two somehow. He's thrown back himself. He goes down to his knees, more in exhaustion than anything else, but the referee does count him this time. The corner are looking on there, the Argentinian corner. I don't really know how much more of this I would need to see if I were them. This is a critical stage of his career, of course. He's 17-0. But I think he's done here, and it's only a matter of time, isn't it? Big left hand again there. The referee jumps in, and that's a good decision from the referee, who missed a couple of touchdowns in that round, but he's jumped in when he needed to. I don't think the corner were going to do it, and that is a massive, massive win for Miguel Fajardo. And what a 5 minutes we had there.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, bout number 9 comes to a close with referee Igor Babic calling a stop to the action at 1 minute and 53 seconds in round number 2, declaring your winner by TKO to the blue corner from Agusan del Sur, Philippines. It's Miguel Fajardo.
So the 22-year-old from Manila gets the win. We've had some performances tonight, we really have. We've had some stoppages too.
You know it's a good card when two